Have you ever had to leave everything you knew behind? I met Emily in a college class and we hit it off right away. She had this nervous habit of biting her pen cap when she thought too hard, and I always sat close enough to hear it. She wore designer boots to class like it was nothing, and I was usually wearing whatever I found at Goodwill. Somehow we clicked. She'd sneak me into her dorm kitchen to cook eggs and instant noodles. We'd sit on the floor eating from one bowl, watching bad movies on her cracked iPad. She called it our thing. I never told her that I skipped meals just to have food for those nights. Then one night, parked in her dad's hand-me-down Audi under a bunch of Christmas lights, someone strung up around the quad. It just happened. After, she rested her head on my shoulder and whispered, "Don't leave, okay?" I didn't know how hard that promise would be to keep. 2 months later, she was crying in my doorway, hands shaking, holding a pregnancy test. I held her tighter than I ever had. I told her we'd figure it out, that I wasn't going anywhere. I was wrong. The next morning, her mom sent a driver to get me. I showed up to their place, a house so big it made me nervous to walk on the floors. Her mom met me in a marble kitchen that smelled like money and cold perfume. She didn't yell. She didn't threaten. She spoke like it was already decided. "You leave today," she said, sliding an envelope toward me, "or I'll make sure the police hear about how you forced yourself on my daughter." My chest tightened. I couldn't speak. I looked at the envelope and back at her, and all I saw was Emily's face, the way she trusted me. Her mom leaned in like a villain from a movie and said, "Emily will believe whatever I tell her. You'll ruin her life if you stay." I left. I couldn't even say goodbye. I didn't have money to run far. I sold my bike and took a bus 3 cities away. Got a job washing dishes at this sketchy bar where the owner paid in cash and half the kitchen was high. I slept on a flattened box behind the walk-in freezer for 2 weeks. Winter came early that year. I wrapped myself in garbage bags to stay dry, and the cold ate through everything I wore. One night, I curled up under a stairwell behind a laundromat, clutching that damn envelope I never opened, thinking about the ultrasound I'd never see. I'd look at every dark-haired baby stroller that rolled past me and wonder if that was her. Eventually, I scraped enough together to rent half a room in a shared house. I painted fences during the day and cleaned gyms at night, kept my head down, kept my heart shut. There were nights I'd just stare at the ceiling and replay that last night with Emily, like it was a movie I couldn't stop watching. Years passed. I got steadier, started fixing up busted homes, taught myself plumbing and drywall from YouTube, built a small business. I didn't have much, but I wasn't sleeping behind dumpsters anymore. Then one morning, I opened my email and saw it. Subject: "Are you my dad?" I froze. I read it twice, 3 times. Her name was Hannah. She was 17. Said she found a box with old letters and a photo of me with Dad, scribbled on the back. We met up that week. She wore a beanie pulled low and had Emily's eyes. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw her. She asked why I left. I told her about her grandmother, the threats, the lie that ripped everything apart. She slid a folded letter across the table. It was from Emily. She'd written it the same week I disappeared. Said she knew her mom was lying. Said she loved me. Said she'd wait, but life didn't wait. Cancer took her 2 years ago. Hannah wiped her eyes and said, "She always told me my dad didn't care." I couldn't speak. I just held her hand across the table. I lost everything once, but sitting there with her, I realized I didn't lose it all. Some part of Emily found her way back to me.